UK planning applications has hit the lowest level since 2012. Terrible news if you're waiting for a home. But if you're already holding an asset, you're sitting pretty. But here is the ultimate irony. All these red tapes, all these regulations meant to protect renters always backfired. Landlords are getting cagey. Less supply into the private rented sector. Rents are spiking, and the massive walkout is about to hit the student-led sector. Complete madness. Just get out of the student-led. And here are my rock-solid reasons why you, as an investor, need to think of your exposure to the student market right now. Firstly, rent consistency. Rent stability is the ultimate success to buy-to-let business. But the Renters' Right Bill now raises a very deep questions, because students can just have a 2 months notice over the summer and walk out. That's 3 months of no rent, and 3 months void period doesn't necessarily mean 3 month void period, because you would then need some more time to look for the right tenant. So you might end up having a 4, 5, or even 6 months void within a short time. If they can just have a 2 months notice and bounce every summer, do you still want them as tenants? Rethink the math. Taking a 3 months void period every year is a massive red flag. Sure, some properties might still be able to scrape by, but those deals would only make sense on a guaranteed 12 months gross. But those numbers just broke. And this is why landlords who would normally default to students are now seeking professional tenants. Professional tenants don't have a built-in excuse to leave, just like the students have. So that might mean those deals that only made sense on a guaranteed 12 months gross, those numbers just broke. This is exactly why landlords who would usually default to students are now pivoting to working professionals. They stay longer, they pay reliably, and they don't have a built-in excuse to leave when the academic year runs up. It might sound nice on an Instagram reel, but you would almost certainly bank more cash over the long term with a professional tenant. And how about your exit strategy? You would always need an exit for any property investment. But look at the student-led market and the student properties. They are usually bespoke, purpose-built type of properties, which makes it really difficult to sell to an owner-occupier or just anyone that wants to go into property investing. You would normally sell to investors in that market. An investor in that market buying on a mortgage, the lending pool is also very tiny. Not every lender would lend to those sort of properties. So again, you have limited lending available. So good luck if you still want to stick to the student market, because there are lots of hurdles you now have to cross selling to another investor. And if they're buying with a mortgage, the lending pool is tiny, meaning you're messing around with specialist commercial lenders. And if you think you can just flip it back to a standard family home, good luck. You're talking serious capital, planning permission headaches, and the time you don't even have, you have to commit it to managing such refurb. And that brings me back to the long old strategy, single family buy-to-let. It just continued to tick away beautifully in the background. One property, one tenant, one relationship built to last. And the tenancy that runs for years. And whilst every other shiny strategy in this industry come and go, gets harder or more regulated, become more expensive, the boring vanilla option, single family unit. It might look boring on paper, but trust me, it would look a whole lot smarter in your bank account if done properly. So look at it this way. If the student let, which is already a very, very unique market, is now taking another blow, considering already existing issues with it, like your exit strategy being so limited, and now cash flow is taking a big hit, why would you want to remain in that space? Why not seriously consider the single family let or even HMO? But if you still decide to stay in the student-led market, you really need to do your numbers properly. Until next time, keep winning, keep investing smart, and see you on the next one.